Hello there, dear listeners and viewers. It's your old pal Larry, back with a story that's a bit different. You see, I've got this friend, let's just call him Anonymous, who's always been the genius type. Brilliant, yes, but also a bit off-center. Now, this friend of mine, he's been working on something truly extraordinary. I'm talking about a car. But not just any car. A car that can drive 1,000 miles on a single drop of water. That's right, a single drop of water. And no, this isn't some far-fetched fantasy. I've seen it with my own eyes. He showed me the whole thing. Poured a drop into a tiny vial, and the car roared to life. No gasoline, no electricity, just plain old water. But here's the thing, he's kept it all secret. But he says the world isn't ready. But I can't help but wonder, is that really it? Or is there something else, something darker, that he's not telling me? So, I did what any curious old man would do. I started digging. And what I found? Well, it's the kind of stuff that makes you question everything. Turns out, there's been a lot of interest in water-powered cars over the years. The kind of interest that makes things, and people, disappear. Big corporations, shadowy organizations, all with a vested interest in keeping things just the way they are. Fossil fuels, electric cars, they all have their place. But a car that runs on water? That's a game changer. My friend is scared, and maybe with good reason. But I couldn't let it rest. I had to know if it was real. So, one night when the moon was high and the world was quiet, I snuck into his garage. There it was, just sitting there, waiting for someone to take it for a spin. And I did. I slid into the driver's seat, dropped a single drop of water into that vial, and off I went. It worked. It really worked. I drove for miles, watching the world blur past me, and the fuel gauge didn't move an inch. It was exhilarating. But then, something strange happened. When I parked the car back in the garage, it just stopped. I checked the vial, still full. So, I called up my friend, told him what happened, and you know what he did? He laughed. Not just a chuckle, but a full belly laugh. And then he told me, Larry, the car doesn't run on water. It never did. I was stunned. But then what? I asked, and he said, it runs on belief. Yours. Anyone who drives it. The water, it's just a placebo. So there you have it, folks. A car that doesn't run on water, but on belief. My friend, he's a genius, all right, but not in the way I thought. He didn't create a miracle car. He created a test of faith, of the power of belief. And maybe that's the real invention here. Or maybe, just maybe, I've been taken for a ride. But wait, there's more. Because after I left that garage, something kept nagging at me. I couldn't shake the feeling that there was still something I didn't know. Something my friend wasn't telling me. And sure enough, I was right. You see, the next day, I went back to that garage and I found my friend there, tinkering with the car. But this time, he wasn't alone. He had a little device in his hand, something I'd never seen before. He pressed a button, and the car roared to life, without a drop of water, without a single ounce of belief. And then he looked at me with that sly grin of his and he said, belief might have kept it going for a while, but what really powers it? Well, that's a secret even you aren't ready for, Larry. And just like that, he walked away, leaving me standing there, more confused than ever. So, what does it all mean? Is it really belief that powers the world? Or is there something deeper, something stranger, that we can't even begin to comprehend? I don't know. But what I do know is this. Sometimes, the truth is even more unbelievable than the lie. And maybe, just maybe, that's what my friend was trying to teach me all along. Or maybe, I've just been taken for a ride.